Okay, so we've got our recovery point brackets there. So this point here is going to be facing the bottom, and it's just going to slot over, and this will be sitting in the middle. So the way that it's going to mount now, I've got the long bolt with a flat washer. So I'm going to insert this bolt here to the second mounting point, and I'm going to pick it up from the inside of the chassis with the cross tube.
Okay. I have to get a set of long nose pliers.
And then on the other side, I'm just going to use the flat spring nut. So the second bolt will be mounted through the front mounting point on the chassis, just there. It's going to go through the chassis. Now I'm going to pick that up with a flat and the nylock on the inside. Now the third mounting point on the bottom of the chassis there, this rod is just going to slide in the chassis, and I'm going to pick it up with my bolt just at the front. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to tighten this the lock nut, the bolt on the lock nut, the 16mm, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my cradle on. So the nylock on the inside is a 17mm, so I'm going to use my 17mm spanner, and the outside, the bolt, is a 16mm, so I'm going to use a drill. And just tighten that up there. Ready? So with the longer bolt, that's going to go through the mounting point at the rear of the bracket there. It's going to go straight through the chassis, and then I'm going to feed the cross tube from the inside of the chassis. It's going to feed the cross tube over it, as so, and then just put my flat spring and nut over that, and just tighten that up hand tight. So we've got our recovery points on. Now just using our factory mounting points, we're just going to line up our cradle and just bolt them straight in.
Okay, get a zoom up on this.
So I'm just going to repeat the same process on the inside of the cradle. Just put the bolt through, pick it up with my flat and lock nut.
Yep.
Not great, but there you go.
So I'm just going to center the cradle to the vehicle. Now this is very important, so the bullbar will not sit either left or right to the vehicle once we're finished. So I'm just going to pick up a point off the body of the vehicle and a point off my cradle there. So I've got exactly 400 on this side and exactly 400 on this side. So I'm going to go ahead now and tighten up the cradle. So if you're mounting a winch to your vehicle, this is the time to put it in. So you'll see the bullbar has 4 mounting points. Okay. Then in your kit you'll see this bracket here. Now this bracket here is to hold our control box. Now this will fit our Rockarmor winch control box, and it just mounts onto the cradle as you see there, so nut and bolt straight through there, and our control box is going to sit on the side. Remember on Rabies they kept popping out. So I'm just removing the tack packs here from the sides. So you've got these little tabs on the side there, you see just little plastic tabs, you can push them in. So just push it in and put a bit of pressure on it, pulling it out, and do that on both sides, and it just clips out like that. So that's those tabs that I was showing you earlier. And with the center tack pack, I've just got 3 10mm holding it in place there. I'll just remove those now and put them in our GT bar. So in your fitting kit, you'll see this lovely bracket here. So our tech pack will be facing to the outer of the vehicle. So it's just going to sit into those slots, as you see there, and just slides in like that. Simple. Clips in like that, and then I'm going to turn it around, and I have my terminals. I already have my nut certs on the vehicle and mounted in place just like that. So in your kit you'll have 3 of these perspex. So 2 are for the outer and 1 is for the inner. So basically just peel the tape off, apply your 3M tape, and it's just going to stick in there as so to cover the tech pack. Yeah, so what I've done here, I've removed the factory harness off the bumper bar, and make sure that you've labelled them correctly. So driver side and passenger side, and the sensors, the outer sensor and the inner sensor, and also your tech pack. So we've got 2 tech packs on either side and 1 in the center. And now I'm going to just assemble the GT bar. So they come with these sensor housings. So just simply knock out the center, and then so we're just going to knock out the center part there, as you see in this one that I've just done now. And then they come with a double-sided tape, the 3M. Just mount that on the front of the sensor as so, and then you've got 4 sensor points around, and they're just going to slot straight in, and a double-sided tape is going to hold it there in place. But before I do that, I'll be mounting my sensors. So the way the sensor mounts, it just sits inside this housing, and then this bracket will sit on top like that, and then we have our screw points which are going to mount there on either side, and then we can just push it straight into its slot and the tape will hold it in place. So we have our camera bracket here. So just mount your camera to the bracket, and then we have the nutserts at the back. So we're just going to feed this through. Now this cable needs to be fed through the bar first. Up there as so. And then I'm just going to line it up here. So you'll see the nutserts line up there. Just get your 10mm. And just mount that bracket on. So this bracket is for the center tech pack. So we've taken the tech pack out of the vehicle. Now it's going to be sitting so the writing is facing the top of the bar, and it's just going to sit in the bar there. So we have 3 mounting points there. They're going to line up with the bracket, and I'm just going to put the bolt through as so, mount it in place. So just mount those 3 mounts there in place, tighten them up. And then you'll see on the bull bar, we have two mounting points on the left and right, and they're just going to mount in here, so you can feed them either inside out or the other way around. It doesn't really matter, but I like to feed them through there. It's going to go.
So in the package you're going to receive this bumper cut template. Now it's going to look like this when you actually receive it. However, you're going to have to cut out the template and eventually it will actually look like this. Now we're going to show you how to put the template onto the bumper so you'll be able to perform the bumper cut for the GT Bullbar.
So I've got my template here, so I'll just cut out that V notch in the middle there along that dotted line, and then you'll see this wing section. The corner of it is going to mount with the corner of my bar there, and this corner here is going to mount with this corner over here. So if I put it in place there, I've mounted that corner there, and this is going to run down. So put a bit of tape there, and then you'll see our light. I'm going to just fix it into place with our light there. So I'm just going to cut along this line here, then it goes down. We're just going to tuck behind the bumper bar. Now this section here, once I cut it, I'll be putting pinch weld on there, but that's a preference. And then I'm going to cut right around. As you see, it lines up with the top of this light here when I cut it, all the way around to the bar, and then I'm just going to cut straight across. And the top, you see this is molded into my light there, so that's lined up there, and then it's lined up with the top of the plastic bumper bar. So I have the factory grill here. So if you see, there's a line there that runs straight across on the bottom of the grill. That's that line there. I'm just going to cut straight across that line, all the way across, and mount it to the vehicle. So I finished the cut, and then you'll see just on this edge part here, I've put the pinch weld to finish it off. I've got my grill, so I've cut my grill on that bottom line, and we're just going to mount the grill in place. Just clips straight back in. Now I'm ready to put my bull bar on. So I've done my bumper cut there, so as you see I line the top up with the top of the bumper bar on either side, and as you see this section here sits inside the light of your vehicle, and then there's our cut line just along the bottom there, and then lines up with the edge there. So this is how the finish is. So that's how it finishes. It will be, you have roughly 20 mils from there. Now just clean this section up, and we're going to add pinch weld to it.
Is this your bag?
The Samsonite bag. You just got to put it on.
Well,
The other boys get smashed on the
Wallahi,
sides.
I actually think it's way more so in my opinion. Well, we're down there if you want. If you want, it's up to you. I even knew that.
Sammy, tighten up mine. So on the inside, you'll see of the inside of the cradle there's two pilot holes. So I'm going to just drill those out. So they're a M10. Just going to drill them both out and then put my nut and bolt. So in the fitting kit you have a foldable number plate bracket. So this back piece here we will mount to the vehicle, and then this bracket, the top bracket there, we have the M8s, so it's going to mount through the outside. Then there's a rubber spacer which sits there, and then just tighten it with the nut there. and that's going to be able to move up and down depending on Okay, so our wiring's all done on the bar now, so that's ready to be fitted on, but I just want to show you these points which we're going to use later. So just on the wing there, you've got a couple of nut certs, and they're for this the center brace. So you'll see this bracket in the kit with the 2 holes on the end, and we're going to mount this once the bar's on. They're just going to sit in there. It may be a little bit hard to see later, so that's how they're going to sit. So with our reinforcement brackets, I've just loosened the 16mm, the top mounting point, and this bracket's just going to go in there and mount like that. And then on the other side, I'm just going to mount it straight to the bar, to the nut certs which are already in the bull bar, which I showed earlier. So we've just marked the inner guard there, so just above, say 10mm above that mounting point there, so it's going to tuck in behind our bull bar up there, and then I'm just going to cut it straight across. We have a clip there which is holding it, so I'm just going to cut it straight across all the way out. Just going to mount my bash plates, but you see at the back there's 2 holes for the M6, and I'm just going to drill my bash plate, my inner guard, and just mount it to my bash plate once I get this on. So the bull bar has nut certs in there, which makes it so much easier to mount these bash plates. And then I also have a mount just on the side here. I'm going to add a nut and bolt just in there. So I'm cutting 30mm in from the edge, and I'm going all the way to the bottom of this hole. I'm just going to cut this notch out so it can sit over our recovery point. So you've got this bracket in the fitting kit, and that's going to mount on our cradle. So that's going to pick up our bash plates and give them support. Now I'm just leaving those loose so I can move those around, and I'll be able to tighten those up later through the bash plate. So I've mounted the factory bash plate back into place there, and our GT bash plate is going to slide over. I've got 4 mounting points on the top, and then I've got 2 mounting points which is just going to go through the both bash plates and pick up that bracket which we mounted earlier.